Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel Knowledge Database. Today we will learn some facts about primary key constraints. So let's get started. The concept primary key is very important in database management system. A question may arise in your mind, why to use primary key? This primary key is used to uniquely identify each row in a table. Oracle allows to define primary key constraint for one or more columns in a table. This column in a table cannot be left blank, as well as data in this column must be unique. Now, to define the primary key in your table, there are basically two types or two methods. First one is primary key at column level constraints and primary key at table level constraint. We will see the syntax one by one. So column level constraint syntax is create table, table name. In bracket you have to write first column, that is column 1, then data type, in bracket size. Now if you want to use this column as a primary key, then here you have to write the word primary key, comma, then next column, column 2 data type size, comma, column 3 data type size, and this size must be in bracket. Now close main bracket, semicolon. Now we'll see the second example or a second type, that is table level constraint. So the syntax is create table, table name, opening bracket, column 1 data type size, comma, column 2 data type size, comma, column 3 data type size. Now after defining all the columns, you have to write the word primary key in bracket, the name of attribute which you want to use as a primary key for this table. Now we'll see both the examples practically. So for that I will create table student, opening bracket, first attribute I want to take as a roll number, data type number, size 2. Now I want to take this attribute as a primary key. So right here primary key, then comma, then next attribute name, data type varchar 2, size 10, comma, class, then data type varchar 2, size 10, comma, the last attribute percentage, data type number, size 4, comma 2. Now close main bracket, semicolon. So the table is created. Now to verify whether the primary key is applied or not, we will insert the values in this table by using insert into command. Insert into student values, the roll number, suppose 1, comma, the name Anil, comma, class, DSCCSFY, and the percentage 78.56. Now this record is created. Now I will insert the same roll number by changing the name. Suppose Sunil, and here the percentage as 68. See, the error is occurred, that is unique constraint violated, means same number will not be accepted. So here I will insert same record by changing the number only. Now the row is created. Now we'll create a table for column level constraint. So first I will clear the screen. Now create table employee open bracket first attribute e number, that is employee number, size suppose 3, comma e name, data type varchar 2, size 10, comma the last attribute department in which that employee is working, size 10, comma. Now after defining all columns, here you have to write the primary key in bracket E and O. This attribute I want to take as a primary key. Now close main bracket. Table is created. Same way here also we will verify whether the primary key is applied or not by inserting the records. Insert into employee values, suppose this is the employee number and Raman is the employee name and the department is computer. Record is inserted. So I will try to insert same record without changing the number. I will change only the name and the department. SICS. Same error here also occurred, that is unique constraints violated. So same, I will insert the record by changing only one number. So record is inserted. So in this way we have seen both the examples at column level constraint and table level constraint. So it was all about today's session. If you have any doubt regarding this concept, please comment me. We will meet again in the next video with a new concept. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.